Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what I call the mid-month tune-up. This is a mid-month reading for all of my Gemini out there to see exactly where you are in your love life during the middle of the month. Kind of give you an idea if you should continue to pursue it, maybe rethink some things, retweak some things, stuff like that. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what's popping. Okay. Sun, rising Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. What kind of energies are my Gemini currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Gemini currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Gemini currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Gemini currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Geminis currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my Geminis currently dealing with? Okay, cool. We got that. Ooh. Okay. You definitely got a lot going on. A lot going on, my Gemini. So, right out the gate. Marriage was the name that they gave it. Marriage. Straight up. So, there is someone looking to propose to you. Either they recently have, are going to, or seriously thinking about it, and it's going to happen soon. Okay, so this is a water sign individual doing this. Okay, Page of Cups. This is a younger individual, someone that's younger at heart. All right, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So, marriage is heavily on the mind. Okay, with that also being said, there is another water sign individual as well, Knight of Cups. So, this individual, however, pretty much fancies themselves to be kind of all that, wants to be that knight in white shining armor, dashing, domineering person that kind of sweeps you off your feet. But this person's putting you through the ring a little bit. There's a little bit of anxiety going on here with this individual, and you're not too sure about this water sign individual. There's a lot going on here, and there's just something about this particular energy that's not sitting quite well with you, and so you're questioning it. As a matter of fact, you're doing that quite a bit with another individual too. So we have an earth sign individual. Queen of Pentacles. Now, this individual, down to earth, very nurturing energy. Okay, very, very nurturing energy. Yeah, very, 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 very nurturing energy. Also makes pretty good decisions when it comes to their pentacles too. Really knows how to save, nurture, that type of thing. Okay, there's a bit of anxiety here. There's some type of anxiety here. That kind of, kind of watching her back a little bit and with you, because again, things aren't really popping the way that they should, that they feel as though they should with you. All right, that's what's going on with that. So we're kind of going to recap. So before I recap, let me go to the final sign here. We also have an air sign individual, King of Swords. Now this individual makes the hard decisions makes wise decisions when it comes to making the hard choices. So in other words, there may be, very hard. Sometimes choices can be very difficult to make. This air sign individual is very good at making very difficult decisions. Okay, pretty much doing for a living, has very strong leadership perspective on things. Okay, so in other words, tighten the jam. When shit hit the fan, those are the cats that can make the smart decision to help a rising tide, a high tide rises all ships type of thing. So when it comes into a jam, this King of Swords individual, they got it going on. Okay, and so they look at meeting with you as a sense of a new hope. They have a firm direction that they want to take things, and they feel like they could provide a very solid foundation for the long term. The long term of the relationship they're pursuing with you. Now, with that being said, let's recap real quick because I kind of jumbled up a couple things. So, number one, we have this younger water sign individual wants to get married. They're looking at you. They want to get married. You know, even though they may be a little bit young to get married, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. You're the one I've been searching for. I'm tired of looking. We're here. Let's make it happen. That's what's going on with this younger water sign individual. Okay? The other water sign individual, the one that thinks that they're all that, well, not thinks, but they kind of fancy themselves. They know they're good looking and they're kind of prance around like they are good looking. But it's causing them a little bit of drama. It's causing you some drama too because you're not jumping through the hoops usually that people jump through to be with this water sign individual. So like I said before, this individual pretty much fancies himself. So usually when they come on the scene like, yo, what's up? Everybody's like, oh my God. But you're like, they're not really getting that kind of response. So they're like, what am I doing wrong here? What's going on? It's be kind of on your nerves a little bit. But you're causing them stress. They're like, what the hell's going on here? Why isn't my godly charms working? So that's what's going on with them. They're kind of like wondering what the hell's going on. We have an earth sign individual here, okay? And they're very down to earth, nurturing and the whole nine. But they're kind of they're kind of watching their six when it comes to you. Again, because you're not really, jumping over the moon for them. And they're kind of like, all right. So they're kind of defensive about it. Like, damn, what's up? All right. And finally here, but you have this King of Swords individual here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's like, okay, cool. They represent a new opportunity. They think that you represent a new opportunity for them. They're a very solid individual, very solid, firm individual. Like, okay, I got this. Let's move forward together. So that's what's going on here. So with that being said here, which one of these individuals, intuitively I feel the individual that would possibly be the best fit for you, most likely would be this water sign individual. So what we're going to do is, what does this Page of Cups secretly want to tell you? What does this Page of Cups secretly want you to know? What did this Page of Cups water sign individual secretly want you to know? What does this Page of Cups individual secretly want you to know? What do they secretly want to tell you? What does this Page of Cups secretly want to tell you? Because they want to get married, and they're pretty young. So let's dig in and find out exactly what's going on with this individual. All right. So Wheel of Fortune. All right. So that's the first thing. We got the Wheel of Fortune moving in your direction in a positive way for this individual. So that's one thing. So that's one positive. Things are kind of moving in a favorable direction. So why would they be moving in a favorable direction? Well, we got something interesting. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, sneaky behavior. And so what that tells me here is that at one time, I'm this Page of Swords individual, doing what somewhat younger people do. Just creep around a little bit. Being a little sneaky. Okay? Having fun, doing whatever. We got exploratory energy here as well. King of Wands. Excuse me, not King of Wands. That Page of Wands. It's the next card in order here. Very exploratory energy, which is what young people, as I was saying, do. And what happened with this particular situation is that it's pretty much they went around, you know, they you know, did the whole sneaky thing, did the exploration, if you will, and finally have come to the realization here. We have, this is when it comes into play here, King of Wands. I did it in the wrong order. Is that there is this sense of maturity, okay? Because King of Wands has the ability to see the bigger picture, okay? And that just because they're young doesn't mean that they don't have the ability to pretty much expand their horizons and kind of see, okay, you know, they kind of been out there, they creeped around, they did all that young, foolish, stupid shit, and they pretty much come to realization like, you know what, there's not a whole lot out here, really. And then there's you. And they're like, you know what? This is who I want to be with. This is someone I can see myself spending the rest of my life with. And that's pretty much what's going on here with this water sign individual with you. They may be young, but they're not stupid. And they realize a good thing when they got it. And so that's really what kind of made the change here. They went around, they snuck around, you know, creeped around and all that. And finally, they're looking to have an equal give and take here. The Temperance card. Looking for a bit of moderation. And they believe, you know, you're that balance to them. You're the yin to their yang, so to speak. So that's going to be that balancing out that is going to complete them. Okay? So that's what's going on with that situation here. But as often happens, I'm also feeling like there's another individual that I need to do a reading for here. Best possible outcome. I'm going to do a reading for this Queen of Pentacles energy here. What does Queen of Pentacles want to tell you that they secretly? What is the Queen of Pentacles? What energies? What do they secretly want to tell you? What do they secretly want to tell you? What is the Queen of Pentacles? What do they secretly want to tell you? What do they secretly want to tell you? So I'm feeling like I really need to look into this earth sign individual because their intentions seem to be rather pure as well. And that's basically what this is all about here, guys. Which one of these signs' intentions are the purest? Worth pursuing, in other words. So, right off the bat here, you got the Emperor card. Okay? So this person is a very... It is a very strong, even though they're very nurturing, they're very internally strong, and they provide a solid foundation. So that's one positive aspect. Now, the other here is that we got the Queen of Swords here. So they're approaching this from a very logical perspective, if you will. Cutting right through the bullshit. Like I said, very nurturing, down to earth. But the reason they're being defensive is because they can see a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of players in this particular situation here. And the Queen of Swords is very logical, cuts right through the bullshit and tells it exactly like it is. Okay, and they're pretty much use their ability of discernment to say, you know what, I like this individual. I'm gonna put myself out there, but I'm going to be careful. All right, so they're kind of watching their back, kind of being a little bit hesitant, but their intentions are very pure here. And finally, I do believe that this is an individual, Three of Pentacles, that you work with, okay? Or in some type of work-like type situation, okay? So those are the two individuals whose intentions are the most purest in this particular situation here that are worth pursuing, all right? So with that being said, let's see what additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? That's pretty sound advice. Listen only to love. So out of these two individuals, listen only to love, okay? If it doesn't resonate with love, then it's nothing, then you may want to kind of take a step back on that And especially with this water sign individual, I can tell you straight up, it's love. Even though they may be a little bit young, a little bit younger than you are, sometimes a person can get a wealth of experience, life experience, even though they're young. And digressing to more of a personal note here, I don't know how many of you guys really know my personal story, but by the time I was 20, I had been through more shit in my life than people that were like 40, 45 years old. That's just some real shit. I mean, I had been through so much, whether it be the demonic stuff, the child abuse, the scholarship and all. I have been through so much. Sometimes I literally feel like I've lived the life of 3 people. Those are facts. And so just because a person is young doesn't mean they don't have life experience. Life will teach you anything you want to know, straight up. So a lot of times life is the best teacher. And so with that being said here, true love, a person can, have a wealth of experience and be, and still be young and still know exactly what they want and exactly what they're talking about and exactly they know what to do to get what they want. On the flip side of that, you got some people that are just young, have a lot of life experience, and arrogance and bravado are in place of experience. So there's that end of it too. But this is not the case with this particular situation. So this again. So listen only to love. Okay. Now with that being said, there's also some love with this earth sign individual here, and the intentions are pure. But the real love is really emanating from this water sign individual. And finally, here is success. Either one of these individuals that you choose to pursue, it's going to be successful. Either one. Okay? So, those are pretty good choices to have. All right? So, with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down. Now, I'm going to be dropping my weeklies tomorrow. This is going to be a spread I'm going to do from henceforth. It's a mid-month weekly to kind of like give you guys a, in the middle of the month, see where you are, as I explained in the beginning. This is a general reading. This didn't resonate with you, that's cool. You may want to get a personal reading so we can dig into your particular situation. If it did resonate with you, hey, that's cool too. And then you still get a personal reading. Leave all the information down below. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.